Hey guys, Nolan here. This is hike number 6 for Niagara Bruce Trail Side Trails. So on their little PDF, it says hike 6, 12.2 kilometers loop. You're gonna get the Morningstar Side Trail, Black Walnut, Rim of Africa Friendship Trail. Now I'm gonna change it up because to me that feels really inefficient to start at DQ Falls, do the little part here, take the main trail a couple kilometers all the way to Short Hills to do the trails there. So I'm gonna do this side trail here, come back out, pop back over to Short Hills because it's right next door. But yeah, we need to get pictures of Morningstar Mill, DQ Falls, and Terrace Falls. And kind of looking at the Short Hills side of this hike, it can get a little bit weird because we have to do Black Walnut in the Rim of Africa Trail, which I think is basically the Black Walnut Trail, but then you take the Terrace Creek Falls Trail on the southern side of that loop. But we're gonna pop over there and see that in a second. But right now we're at DQ Falls to check it out. So let's go get a couple pictures. All right, so right basically at the parking lot we have the Morningstar Mill. Not too sure which building it is, I'll be honest. I think both of them are mills, but get a picture of this general area. That's picture 1, and then we continue that way for a little bit until it meets the main trail. On our way here, we have the little historical house. Wilson Morningstar's house, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. But we also have, I guess you take a picture here. You need to get a picture of the waterfall, DQ Falls there. But I think we can get a better picture on this section. So we're just gonna go through this little push fence and should be pretty easy. Okay, we have a little bit better of a shot. They put this fence in since I was here last. And also, this sign says this is the Short Hills Park boundary. So I don't know if Short Hills has taken over this section, which would be pretty cool, I'll be honest, but I haven't heard anything. So I'll have to look that up later. But picture number 2. So we just gotta go finish this trail, back to the parking lot, and that's a good chunk of this. All right, so we're here at the end of the Morningstar side trail. Oh, the sign's back there. Just goes from the parking lot to the main trail here. Main trail, one side that way goes towards Short Hills. That's the way people take to go down to the falls. But I just wanted to highlight these signs because 1, I mean, they look relatively new, and 2, they do look provincial park-esque. So now we're gonna have to really look that up. I guess by the time this comes out, I'll already have searched it up. Will I remember to tell you guys? Maybe put a little clip or an annotation or something? Probably not, I'll be honest. But yeah, we're gonna head back to the parking lot, and then the rest of the hike number 6 on the Niagara Bruce Trail side trail suggestions thing is Short Hills. So we're gonna pop over there, probably to the Wiley Road entrance, and do the Black Walnut and Rim of Africa trails. Okay, bye-bye. Hold on a second, guys. So I thought you just go down, come back through there, but the trail goes around the side of this property. So we're not done it yet. We're gonna follow this, I guess, till it hits the parking lot, and then we'll be done. We got a tiny little gate here to go through. Whoop. Okay, this is the actual end of it. So now we're gonna hop over to Short Hills. Okay guys, we're over at Short Hills at the Wiley Road entrance now, part 2 of this hike number 6. So we have this map right here, which is lovely, talking about the Rim of Africa Trail, which is one of the trails we have to do. We got to do the Black Walnut Trail and this trail, which they overlap for most of it, except for one little part, and we have to get a picture of Terrace Falls. So we are here. This yellow and red, that is the Friendship Trail. And then we'll have to do all of that plus this tiny bit of purple here, which is the rest of Black Walnut. So we'll have to kind of do a little loop there, double back, and then continue on our way and finish here. So we're going to head this way and go towards Terrace Falls. That's our only picture we have to get here. Now, I feel like I have to warn everybody, Short Hills, one of the muddiest places, like consistently muddiest places I've ever hiked. So even when it's been dry for like a week, you'll still probably find some mud here. It's crazy. So it's gonna be muddy today. It's pretty nice out though, but there is, I would say, like 3 tough hills we're gonna have to do. So because we have to do a loop around Terrace Falls and Black Walnut, depending on which direction you want to go, either way, you're gonna have to go up quite a steep big hill. Then going up towards the Pelham Road parking lot, we're gonna have to go up that hill, which is rough. It's gravel though, so it's not muddy, which is nice. And then past that, kind of on our way back towards the Wiley Road parking lot, we're gonna have to go through a bunch of mud and then go up a steep hill. So yeah, this is probably one of the tougher hikes of the Niagara side trails. 1, it's got a pretty good length to it, and 2, it's pretty good hiking terrain, I'd say. I don't know, like, it's not flat, but I'd say a hiking trail that's not flat is a good hiking trail. But absolutely lovely today. Okay, lots of mud, as I said. We're at kind of like the junction of our little loop. Woo! So this way is Terrace Creek Falls. It's also the Bruce main trail and the Rim of Africa Friendship Trail. So we're gonna go across this bridge just over here, which continues Black Walnut. We're gonna do Black Walnut till it gets to the junction, come back to here along the Friendship Trail, main trail, Terrace Creek Falls, get a picture of the falls on our way, and then probably honestly go back this way because it's a lot cooler than going the other way. But we're gonna go head across that bridge over there. Now I will say the problem with going to short hills when it's muddy, which is most of the time, is it's usually like a very kind of tacky mud. So short hills has a lot of clay in it. So a lot of time you're walking on the clay, usually a clay mud mixture. So, ooh, got little deer tracks there. So it really sticks to the bottom of your shoe, which 1, makes it heavier and uncomfortable to walk, but 2, it makes it more slippery because it kind of negates any tread you have on the bottom of your shoes, because then you're just basically having like the clay mud on your shoe slide against the clay mud on the ground. And that's not really super efficient. Okay, now what I'm looking at is there's canine tracks and deer tracks both going this direction. And based on how far spaced out the deer tracks are, it looks like it was probably moving pretty fast. And I don't see really any other shoe prints that are noticeable. So it leads me to think there's a good chance there was a coyote chasing a deer, which would be pretty cool. Ooh, especially because like the paws look kind of menacing. Like, they look like they have pretty good claws on the end there. So if that's true, that's a pretty cool experience. But I'm gonna stop wasting your time in this video, and I'm just gonna show you the important stuff to get this done. Alrighty, so we are at this junction here. So this is the main trail, also Terrace Creek, also Rim of Africa Friendship Trail. That's the Black Walnut Trail. So we're gonna go this way, all the way back, get a picture of the falls, back to that muddy junction where we split off, where there was the bridge, and then hike all the way back, and then finish the Black Walnut Trail. So yeah, it's been pretty slippery. There's a big hill here. I just basically like mud skated all the way down, which is kind of fun. But I also forgot to bring my gloves, so if I fall, I'm just getting muddy. So I put my camera away after I finished that clip, put it in my pocket, walked a few steps, and then immediately fell in the mud. So I'm a little muddy. We're probably just gonna go down this way. We're gonna go wash our hand off in the creek, and I can feel my butt is muddy. So, oh, this looks really nice though, with the grass starting to grow in here. That's awesome. Oh. It's cold. Very cold. But okay, we're here at Terrace Falls. This
This is our third picture we need, and then besides that, we're just gonna be hiking. Whew. It's really cool in the winter, it'll freeze, but it's like mid-December and it's like 10 degrees, so not looking great. But yeah, third picture. That's the actual waterfall, but that part kind of looks cooler, I'll be honest. And then we're gonna continue back up. Okay, making our way up. We're gonna go up that big hill. The only good thing about this hill is, one, the incline's all at once, so you kind of, it sucks to do, but you get over and done with. Opposed to the other side, going back up, it's a really gradual set of hills, but also it stays drier than most other areas in the park. Okay, so we're back at the muddy intersection. So now we head back, and then we finish, I guess technically right now we're gonna finish the Rim of Africa Trail. But we're gonna end up back at our parking lot just over here. So we have to go, whew, we've probably got a good 4 kilometers-ish left. So it's gonna be a good hike, but pretty nice weather today. A little toasty for me, I'll be honest. I got shorts and like a little windbreaker and then my shirt on, and I'm sweating, and I had to take off my toque and I switched to my cap. But yeah, we're gonna keep motoring along. A lovely little day out. Okay, so we just came back to the junction, so now we're in uncharted territory for this video so far. Yeah, so now we're going to just basically finish the rest of the Black Walnut Trail, go up the big gravel hill, then go through the muddy area, up the big muddy hill, and then we're basically at the Wiley Road parking lot from there. So yeah, now I remember, maybe I don't remember it that well, this bridge was out. I think it was in 2020. The bridge was like out. They said it was closed and it was like falling into the creek basically. They fixed it, which is nice. Also, little tips and tricks. There's a bench kind of at the top of this tiny hill here, the crest of this hill. You can take this trail, and there's a trail from the other side that goes there. Really, really nice in September because that field is almost all goldenrod, so it just lights up yellow. Pretty cool. So, little tips and tricks. All right, we're just basically on this mostly gravel path straight up to essentially the Pelham Road parking lot. I just thought that was gonna be like bones or something, but yeah, just a nice little stroll right now. This is kind of like the easy part, get you ready for the big gravel hill. Black Walnut side trail sign. It says total length is 4.1 kilometers. So probably have like 2.5, 3-ish left, I'm gonna guess. All right, we're coming up to the big hill. Now, what I'm gonna say now so I don't forget to say it when we get to the top. You could also go from the parking lot that's up here at Pelham Road and do basically the same thing I've done. But I personally would recommend doing the Wiley Roadway because I feel like having to do that double back part I had to do around the waterfall, I'd much rather do that at the beginning or near the beginning than have to do it like halfway through the hike, which is what it would pretty much be if you came from this one. So I'd recommend doing that. And if you're gonna start this side, I would recommend coming down the hill first, so at the very end you don't have to hike up it, because it's not a nice hill. Okay, we made it up. It honestly looks worse looking from the top down, but it's not fun to go up anyways. But yeah, just there you can probably see the cars, or at least the gates near the stop sign. That's the Pelham Road entrance, and right before, or right pretty much at that silver gate, not too far from us, we're hanging our right, stay on the Black Walnut Trail. There's a bathroom here if you need. There's what I like about short houses. There's one of those little bathrooms at each of the 3 parking lots, which is really nice. But now we're heading into the pine forest for a bit, which is nice because it should be a little bit drier on the ground from all the constant needles falling. And then we gotta go through the really muddy area, and then up a big muddy hill, and then we're basically back at the parking lot. So not too much farther, maybe 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers. Okay, so we gotta cross this little driveway, I guess technically it is. It goes into the camp that's there. Which I could have sworn it used to have the name on that sign over there. Any whoosies. Also, yes, every fall, watch out for the deer harvest. It closes the park for like 8 days or something across like 2 months maybe. So I'm filming this on a Friday. This past Tuesday there was one, and then this coming Tuesday is the last one. I guess I'm dating it. This is December 15th today. I'm filming this. But yeah, so watch out for that, because I almost came here on Tuesday to do this trail, or do these trails, and later on, I said not to. Later on, as I was driving by, first going somewhere else, I saw that it was closed for the deer hunt. I was like, well, I'm really glad I didn't go. But we got a nice little chill area, relatively flat, some gravel, and then it's gonna get progressively muddier. We're gonna get to the hill, have to go up the hill, and then it's not too bad from there.
Hey guys, so Future Nolan here. The audio cut out for some reason for the rest of the clips in there. I don't know what happened to the GoPro, but the clips are there, they just don't have any audio to them. Anyways, yeah, so basically I just continued walking, went past the very trail junction, climbed up the big muddy hill, I just kept walking, past that one waterfall, went through the big fields, and got to the end. And then I assume in this last clip, it's just me saying like, hey, finished clip number, or hike number 6. So that's 6 out of 9 done. Stay tuned for next week when we do number 7. But yeah, overall I think it was about 7 kilometers of hiking, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, good luck, have fun out there, be safe. Hey guys, Nolan here. Thanks for watching another video. If you like that, there's another video over here. YouTube thinks you like. You can subscribe over here. There's another video over here. Check out the website down here. Cool. All right. Thank you. Bye.